As the cigarette burns, my thoughts indulge in some of the finest green tea. I tentatively dictate this thesis as I diligently approach the 5th floor window, gazing at the blaring lights. He who imagined writes himself in his own story. The storyline becomes a drum line. Of course he wants to be successful, as writing it is stressful. Just dim the lights, creating the perfect ambiance, a writer's atmosphere. The pen begins to drift in its own thoughts, drafting his first thoughts on rice paper, beginning to sketch a picture, but it only goes but so far. It doesn't show the rest of the journey. At the same time, the locomotive goes by the window. At the same time, I picture myself on it with no destination, just thoughts of scenery. As I continue to write, I become the scenic view with the voice. It just seems sketchy. You can catch me on any side of the globe, in and outside the strobe lights. There's nothing in this world that I'd rather have than some peace and serenity, where my thoughts run free as I capture the moment, still trying to capture that moment. There's nothing in this world that I'd rather have than some peace and serenity, where my thoughts run free as I capture the moment, still trying to capture that moment. Real in our own ways, looking ahead to the weeks as we cruise through the days. Quite amazed how we can describe the perfect picture. Just picture our life. One might have riches, but that doesn't mean they live life. Life is a taste of fresh air, a calm mind state. I'd say you're living, willing and able to say your testimony from the majestic homie. Now you know me, I'm at the podium. My mind wanders to catch that first thought that boarded that flight to Albuquerque. I seen a similar equation in algebra. With this pen I train the thought just like a sport. Brought you courtside to enjoy the festivities. I've done it all with this pen and the thought. Thought I'd be thoughtful, providing this fine composure. Not concerned with exposure, undisclosed, exposed energy. There's nothing in this world that I'd rather have than some peace and serenity, where my thoughts run free as I capture the moment. I'm still trying to capture that moment. There's nothing in this world that I'd rather have than some peace and serenity, where my thoughts run free. Trying to capture the moment, still trying to capture that moment. As I preserve life like a fine jewel, it's true, I treasure it. It's defined in the lyrics. Yes, the lyrical patriarch with a bark. Let's muzzle that thought and continue to keep writing. Well, this imagination needs a co-pilot. I guess I'll be the one co-signing. You saw a fine lining those songs up and knocking them down. There's no such thing as a peak, keep climbing. As I reach in the cupboards for another tea bag, cigarettes out, tea has gotten cold. I still end up hot as the Bahamas, feeding carrots to llamas. The mind is free from the stress and drama. Hot peas and butter and freeze tag. I guess it's a child that's living life, but the pen lives on. So does the song. Sodas and snow cones. It's how we kept cool at the park jams. There's nothing in this world that I'd rather have than some peace and serenity, where my thoughts run free as I capture the moment, still trying to capture that moment. There's nothing in this world that I'd rather have than some peace and serenity, where my thoughts run free as I capture the moment, still trying to capture that moment.